Hello everyone, welcome back to the kitchen table. Today on the kitchen table, just a really brief update video really. You may remember I did a sort of first look at the Lily drone a few videos ago and sort of also made a general commentary on the rise in the number of quote selfie drones that seem to be making an appearance in the marketplace on Kickstarter and so on and so forth. One of the things that I speculated, certainly in terms of the UK, was whether or not they were legal. Now in the UK we're fairly lucky in that we have a framework of law that we can refer to called the Air Navigation Order, and it explains what we can and can't do with our drones. The thing with the Lily though is of course it's autonomous. You're not in control of it, it's running behind you. So I actually had a chat with Lawrence Hay, who is the flight standards officer for remotely piloted aerial systems and UAVs, or drones as we would call them, at the CAA, Civil Aviation Authority, which is the airspace regulator for the UK. It's our equivalent of the FAA. And I posed a question, what about these selfie drones? And here's the answer that he gave, which is interesting. Although it's a new type of use, we would still apply the current rules, mainly about flying in urban areas, being sure the flight could be safely made and keeping it within visual range. The Lily's roughly the size and weight of a Phantom. It may come down to where and how each individual uses these drones, although the height limitations are helpful if they can be relied on, of course. Here's the interesting thing. Our policy unit is looking into the future regulation of very light UAVs, so this type of operation should also be considered in that context. So, bottom line is, as far as the CAA are concerned, the autonomous selfie drones are not illegal per se, but you would still be expected to do exactly the same sort of thing. So, anybody towing their Lily virtually behind them, towing it at least, through a like Glastonbury Festival or a football ground or anything like that, would still be in breach. Would still be potentially up for prosecution, and you would still need to make the flight safely, which means that, far from just chucking it out the back and going along on your off-road bike or whatever and hoping it was there, you will need to check that it's not crashing into people. So there we are. No, and I know several of you asked me about this as well, and I said I didn't know. I'd go and find out. So there we go. So from the CIA point of view, it's not they haven't got a particular issue with it in terms of the legality of autonomous aircraft. It's just that you will still be expected to maintain all the same rules and safety principles as you would flying your Phantom or anything else. Anyway, I hope that was useful to those of you that asked. As I said, just a quick update, and we'll be back soon with more videos here on the kitchen table. Until then, cheers.